The importance of well-mixed audio in a video project can't be overstated. Dialogue, ambient noise, sound effects, and music all need to be mixed together properly to enhance the viewer's experience. Here are 5 basic audio mixing techniques for editing video. The gain or the input level of your audio can be adjusted in the project panel or directly in your timeline. All of your sound typically should stay between -24 and -6 decibels. A basic guideline for your sound is to have dialogue between -18 and -9, music around -18 to -22, and sound effects between -10 and -20. Anything at 0 or above will be distorted. Start with your A-roll audio and adjust the gain to your preference, making sure to match all the pieces throughout your timeline to the same level. Depending on the flow of your piece, you may need to create keyframes to raise and lower the levels of your music at certain points in your video. Use the pen tool to add and remove keyframes, and right-click to set their interpolation type if you want to ease them in or out or keep them linear. Click and drag the keyframe up or down to raise or lower the level, or grab the lines on the tracks to adjust the area between the keyframes. It's standard practice to record 30 seconds or so of room tone when you're in any shooting location to use later in editing. Lay this audio over any sections of A-roll where the room tone is gone or where there's any inconsistent background noise. You can usually mask the differences between shots this way to make it all sound consistent. On the other hand, you may need to remove ambient noise like a hum or buzz from your video. Apply the adaptive noise reduction effect to your clip, making sure there are a few seconds of the noise you want to remove in front of your desired audio, then adjust the parameters until you've gotten the results you're happy with. Too much noise reduction can cause distortion, so keep that in mind. Crossfades are usually only a few frames and cover subtle pops that occur when audio clips cut in or out. They should be used on pretty much every audio clip in your timeline, especially if there's nothing in front of or behind it. A crossfade also eases the transition from one clip to another when editing multiple sound bites or sentences together. Longer crossfades are more common in music tracks, especially when turning corners within the piece or at the beginning or end of a piece. They can also be very useful if you're repeating sections of a song to make it fit the video, which will mask the transition between the repeated sections. The last technique you can use is to pan your audio tracks to give yourself more creative freedom in editing. Instead of one stereo track for your audio, create 2 mono tracks and pan them according to how the action moves on the screen. This can boost the psychological effects on the viewer and create a more natural and immersive viewing experience. Viewers' eyes can move in the direction of the action on screen, but they can also move in the direction of the audio pan. Mixing your sound properly will add depth and layers to your video, enriching the entire viewing experience. It also ensures that none of the different audio components distract, overwhelm, or interrupt each other, which is usually the goal. If you like this video, check out our YouTube channel and subscribe for more tutorials. You can also read the Pond5 blog for an in-depth companion piece, as well as other filmmaking tips and tricks. And as always, head over to pond5.com to get millions of video clips and other assets to use in your next project.